Hi, my name is Lars Engelbrecht and I'm the author of this new book, Postal Stationery of Denmark, the Bicolored Issue 1871 to 1905. The book is in 2 volumes with a total of 848 pages and can now be ordered on the website postalstationery.dk for $98 including worldwide shipping. The book explains in the first volume about the background for Denmark's first postal cards in 1871. It describes the production of the postal stationery and it shows all recorded essays, proofs and varieties of the issue. The second volume deals with the usage of the postal stationery in all postal history aspects, including rates, additional franking, special usages, postal markings, labels, manuscript markings, and much more. But let's go through the book so you can see the different chapters. Volume 1, Table of Contents, an overview page. Volume 1, Volume 2, Appendices and Indices, and then a detailed table of contents as well. Chapter 1, about the history behind the issue and where the inspiration came from. Chapter 2 describes the different types of postal stationery and their characteristics. Chapter 3 is an overview of the bicolored postal stationery. It's 10 catalog, so to speak. Chapter 4 is about the production and everything we know about the production and printing of the issue, with pictures of the cliches used as well. Chapter 5 describes all recorded essays, proofs and specimens of the issue, and also lists how many are recorded of each of them. And then the big chapter in Volume 1 is about the varieties, and it describes all recorded varieties of the issue using these overviews where you can basically go in and identify what variety do you have, and also shows examples of the different varieties for all the postal cards and also for the reply cards, for the letter cards, and also for the wrappers. And the wrappers were delivered in sheets in the beginning, and here you can see a description of the varieties in the sheets as well. So that was Volume 1. Then we have Volume 2, and it's about the usage. Again, the table of contents, and then we have Chapter 7, which describes all the rates that are recorded used on the bicolored postal stationery, and also examples of all the rates as well. Chapter 8, the Supplementary Frankings, and here also a recording of how many are recorded using each type of additional franking and with examples. That's Chapter 8. Then we have Chapter 9, which describes a number of special usages, sample of no value, border mail, maritime mail, captain's letters, field post, mixed frankings, perfins, etc., etc., etc. And it shows examples of all these different kinds of special usages. Then we have description of the postal markings used in the period, and it describes all the main types of cancellers, date stamps, and the different kinds of hand stamps as well. Then we have chapter 11, which is about the labels used on the postal stationery and how they were used, and examples of all these different kind of labels that were used on the issue. Manuscript markings, so what do they mean, all these different kind of manuscript markings made by the post office officials and the postal clerks. And finally, chapter 13, which shows the statistics about the use of postal stationery, which the post office actually made in the period. And then we have, in the end, a number of appendices with all the deliveries from the printer to the post office. It's lined up here. And in the end, finally, a dictionary. English, Danish, Danish, English, a literature list, of course, and then indices on the towns and cities mentioned in the book, both domestic and foreign, in this on the postal stationery issues and the postage stamps, and finally a general index. So that's volume 2. So volume 1 about the production varieties and volume 2 about the usage.